The night was supposed to be just another high-profile outing for Lil Durk, but what unfolded turned the city upside down. Reports are flooding in, and the streets are buzzing with rumors as new FBI evidence allegedly linking Durk to ongoing investigations surfaces. Fans are panicking, social media is exploding, and the online world can't stop dissecting every clip, every post, and every whisper. The chaos is real, and the stakes higher than ever. It all started when insiders claimed that law enforcement had quietly obtained new records, messages, and surveillance data that could connect Durk back to past incidents, including the notorious King Von case. Allegedly, the documents reveal patterns, connections, and conversations that no one expected. Twitter erupted instantly, with hashtags trending globally. Durk's in deep, fans posted. "This is the wildest thing I've ever seen in hip-hop," said another. Memes, reaction videos, and live commentary flooded feeds as people tried to make sense of the unfolding drama. Sources close to the rapper say Durk remained calm publicly, but behind closed doors, tension ran high. Crew members, lawyers, and associates reportedly held emergency meetings to assess the situation, strategize next steps, and figure out how to control the narrative. Allegedly, private texts leaked showing discussions about legal exposure, potential backlash, and what the next moves might be to protect his reputation. Meanwhile, fans and rival crews alike were glued to every update. Speculation ran wild. Was this a setup? Was Durk being targeted unfairly? Or was there a deeper conspiracy at play? Clips from surveillance cameras, courtroom hints, and cryptic social media posts fueled the frenzy, and every rumor seemed to spread faster than wildfire. The night's chaos painted a picture of high-stakes tension, fear, and uncertainty leaving the entire hip-hop world holding its breath as the situation unfolded in real time. The night started like any other high-profile outing for Lil Durk, with fans expecting glitz, flashes, and the usual energy that follows the Chicago rapper wherever he goes. But what no one anticipated was how quickly things would spiral into chaos. Word leaked online that the FBI had recently gathered new evidence, allegedly linking Durk to developments in the King Von case. And the moment the news hit social media, everything changed. Within minutes, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were ablaze with reactions, theories, and heated debates. Each fan and critic trying to process the magnitude of what was reportedly happening behind the scenes. Inside Durk's camp, the atmosphere was tense. Associates, lawyers, and close confidants reportedly gathered in an emergency meeting, poring over the implications of the leaked documents. Sources say the files allegedly included surveillance records, communications, and financial traces that could connect Durk more closely than previously thought. Allegedly, some of these documents hinted at unknown interactions with individuals tied to past incidents surrounding King Von, sparking fresh questions about loyalty, timing, and intent. Lawyers reportedly urged caution, while crew members focused on controlling any potential fallout. Every move had to be calculated. Any misstep could lead to legal complications or even street-level retaliation. Meanwhile, the online world erupted. Fans scrambled to decipher every detail, piecing together timelines, photos, and snippets of cryptic social media posts to build their own narrative. "This is insane. Durk might be in more trouble than we thought," one fan tweeted, while another added, "I can't believe the FBI is actually involved. The streets are going to explode when this hits fully." Memes comparing the unfolding drama to blockbuster movies started trending, while YouTube channels specializing in rap news uploaded continuous breakdowns, live reactions, and theories about what the new evidence could mean. The chaos was total. Tia and the internet had no intention of waiting for official confirmation. Sources allege that Durk himself remained calm outwardly, walking through the night's events with a measured demeanor, while privately coordinating responses to ensure his legal and street credibility remained intact. Allegedly, text messages and private calls between him and his inner circle show discussions about how to manage public perception, what statements to release, and how to monitor online chatter for potential threats. Observers claim that Durk's focus was not only on mitigating immediate consequences, but also on understanding how the new FBI evidence might affect long-term plans, including music releases, public appearances, and relationships with other key figures in the industry. The tension extended beyond Durk's immediate circle. Rivals, industry insiders, and even casual fans were trying to predict what might happen next. Some believed that the leaks were part of a larger attempt to destabilize Durk, while others argued it was a standard legal procedure finally making its way to the public. Meanwhile, street-level chatter suggested that crews across Chicago were paying attention, speculating about alliances, power shifts, and potential reactions once the full scope of the FBI's findings became widely known. Every rumor, no matter how small, added fuel to the fire, making the night feel more like a high-stakes thriller than a typical news cycle. Allegedly, the night ended with Durk's team coordinating private meetings, securing sensitive information, and ensuring that no critical details leaked further. Even as fans and rivals debated, the rapper was reportedly planning the next moves with precision, aware that any misstep could escalate the situation. The city, the internet, and the music world were all watching, hanging on every update. As Lil Durk's night of chaos became a defining moment, one that blurred the lines between legal drama, street tension, and viral entertainment. As the night deepened, the full scope of the FBI's involvement began to emerge, and the ripple effects across Chicago and the online world intensified. Sources say that investigators had compiled a new dossier, allegedly connecting Lil Durk to key figures associated with the King Von case. While details remain unconfirmed, the mere suggestion that federal authorities were actively reviewing communications, social interactions, and financial records sent shockwaves through Durk's fanbase and rival factions alike. Rumors began spreading that the FBI was not only examining past interactions, but also investigating recent activities that could shed light on ongoing tensions in the rap world. Inside Durk's inner circle, the atmosphere was reportedly electric and fraught with tension. Allegedly, members of his team spent hours cross-referencing social media activity, street intel, and the leaked FBI notes. Every photograph, every post, every cryptic comment was analyzed for hidden meanings. Some sources suggest that Durk himself reviewed footage and messages multiple times, calculating every response, every move, and every potential scenario. While the public saw a calm, composed rapper attending events and posting online, insiders claimed the reality behind closed doors was nothing short of a strategic operation, with every decision carefully weighed against legal, financial, and street-level repercussions. Meanwhile, across the city, crews reportedly mobilized, not in the streets, but in observation, keeping tabs on the situation, speculating on potential fallout, and preparing for any possible shifts in alliances. Social media amplified every rumor. Allegedly, screenshots of supposed communications between Durk and associates circulated on Instagram and Twitter, fueling conspiracy theories and intense debates. Fans dissected posts and videos, attempting to decode intentions and predict the next moves. Some argued that Durk was being unfairly targeted, while others claimed this was the culmination of long-standing tensions finally catching up with him. The online discourse was a mix of shock, excitement, and anxiety, creating a perfect storm of viral engagement. Sources allege that the FBI's focus extended beyond just Durk, examining associates, collaborators, and even peripheral figures who might have insights into the dynamics surrounding King Von's case. According to insiders, the agency reportedly subpoenaed records, monitored phone activity, and requested interviews with individuals connected to both Durk and Von. The stakes were high, a misstep in any communication. Any online post or any encounter could inadvertently escalate legal exposure. Allegedly, Durk's team implemented rapid response strategies, instructing members on what to share publicly and what to keep private, reinforcing the need for loyalty and discretion at every level. The drama spilled into social media almost immediately. Hashtags referencing Durk, the FBI, and King Von began trending globally, as fans debated the authenticity of leaks and speculated about potential outcomes. Allegedly, some users claimed to have insider knowledge, sharing supposed screenshots and messages as proof of the emerging narrative. The sheer volume of online chatter reportedly made it difficult to distinguish fact from fiction, with conspiracy theories multiplying by the hour. Analysts and commentators weighed in, drawing parallels to other high-profile rap-related investigations, further amplifying the chaos. Even the music industry felt the tremors. Industry insiders allegedly expressed concern that the timing of the FBI revelations could impact Durk's upcoming releases, tour plans, and collaborations. Managers, promoters, and collaborators reportedly convened emergency calls to discuss risk management and potential public statements. Allegedly, the goal was to control the narrative without feeding the frenzy, ensuring that Durk's career momentum remained intact even as legal scrutiny intensified. Every detail mattered, from the timing of posts on social media to the choice of venues and public appearances. Meanwhile, the streets of Chicago mirrored the online tension. Allegedly, crews debated possible implications, speculating whether Durk's influence might waver under federal scrutiny. Observers claimed that local media outlets were inundated with tips, leaks, and alleged eyewitness accounts, making it impossible to filter fact from rumor. Allegedly, surveillance cameras around key locations were reviewed. Street contacts were contacted, and every movement was scrutinized. The energy was palpable, as if the city itself held its breath, waiting to see how Durk would navigate one of the most intense nights of his career. Despite the mounting pressure, sources claim Durk remained calculated. Allegedly, he consulted closely with legal advisors, monitored public perception, and coordinated with trusted allies to ensure that no unintended slip-ups occurred. Every text, every post, every appearance was strategically planned, with contingencies ready for any unexpected developments. Observers say that Durk's focus on loyalty, discretion, and precision allowed him to maintain a controlled presence while the chaos around him intensified, demonstrating a level of mastery that few could rival. The night reportedly ended with Durk's team reviewing every development, every rumor, and every leaked communication. Allegedly, private meetings continued until the early hours, ensuring that the rapper and his associates remained one step ahead of the growing public scrutiny. The streets, the internet, and the music world were all watching closely, captivated by the unfolding drama. What started as a single report had escalated into a citywide, viral phenomenon, and Lil Durk was at the center of it all, navigating a storm of legal, public, and personal pressures with a level of calm and strategy that left even his closest allies in awe. As the investigation deepened, the pressure on Lil Durk intensified, and the narrative around him shifted from speculation to tangible concern. According to sources close to the situation, the FBI had expanded its focus, reviewing not just public statements and social media interactions, but also private communications that allegedly connected Durk to key figures in the ongoing King Von case. Every phone call, text message, and digital footprint became a potential piece of evidence. Insiders claim that investigators meticulously mapped Durk's network, identifying relationships and interactions that could be interpreted as relevant to the case, while the rapper continued his public appearances and social media activity. Behind the scenes, a tense atmosphere prevailed. as every move was under scrutiny. Within Durk's inner circle, the stakes could not have been higher. Allegedly, trusted associates were briefed on legal implications and advised on communication protocols. Every social media post was analyzed for potential pitfalls. Every public engagement calculated to avoid missteps that could fuel the FBI's inquiry. Sources claim that some team members even monitored the news cycles and online discussions in real time, providing immediate feedback to adjust strategies as rumors swirled. The environment was reportedly a mix of vigilance and anxiety, where loyalty and discretion were paramount. Allegedly, Durk emphasized caution and composure, aware that one small error could escalate the situation beyond control. Meanwhile, the online world exploded with activity. Fans, critics, and industry insiders speculated endlessly on the implications of the FBI's findings. Allegedly, leaked screenshots and supposed insider information circulated widely, feeding a growing frenzy of conspiracy theories. Every cryptic post, every subtle reference in music or interviews became fodder for analysis. Social media platforms were flooded with hashtags linking Durk to the investigation, prompting trending topics and viral discussions. Analysts debated the potential outcomes, weighing the legal ramifications against the rapper's public persona and influence. The intensity of the online discourse reportedly made it difficult to distinguish verified facts from rumors, heightening tension both in the streets and on digital platforms. Across Chicago, the streets mirrored the chaos of the internet. Allegedly, crews and street insiders monitored the developments closely, speculating on possible fallout and recalibrating alliances. Rumors about Durk's movements and activities spread rapidly, further intensifying the atmosphere of suspense. Local media outlets reportedly received a surge of tips, leaks, and alleged eyewitness accounts, making it challenging to separate reality from exaggeration. Observers claim that the city's attention was fixated on Durk, as if the entire community collectively waited to see how the rapper would navigate the unfolding storm. Inside Durk's operations, the level of organization reportedly reached unprecedented heights. Sources suggest that the team coordinated closely with legal advisors, ensuring that every potential angle was addressed. Texts, emails, and social media posts were carefully vetted before publication, while public appearances were orchestrated to maintain a calm and controlled image. Allegedly, contingency plans were prepared for any unexpected developments, from viral leaks to sudden media inquiries. The focus was on maintaining influence, protecting the rapper's reputation, and ensuring that legal exposure remained minimized. Despite the increasing scrutiny, industry professionals also reportedly weighed in, concerned about the potential impact on Durk's career. Allegedly, managers, promoters, and collaborators convened emergency meetings to strategize responses to the growing chaos. Discussions included upcoming releases, collaborations, and public engagements, all analyzed for risk management purposes. The goal was to maintain momentum in Durk's career while navigating an increasingly complex legal landscape. Every decision, from scheduling interviews to managing social media posts, was influenced by the overarching concern that the FBI's inquiry could intensify without warning. Allegedly, the night was punctuated by tense moments as Durk and his team worked to assess the evolving situation. Rumors suggested that law enforcement was monitoring digital communications and public statements closely, and any misstep could have serious repercussions. Despite the anxiety, insiders claimed that Durk remained composed, consulting with trusted advisors and meticulously reviewing every detail of the investigation. Sources allege that this level of strategic awareness helped the rapper maintain control even as the narrative around him grew increasingly volatile. The combination of legal scrutiny, public speculation, and street-level tension created a perfect storm. Observers claim that every moment of the night was charged with anticipation, as allies, fans, and critics alike watched closely. Allegedly, the complexity of the investigation, combined with the viral nature of online rumors, created a dynamic where each action, each statement, and each social media post carried amplified consequences. Durk's ability to navigate this environment became a defining factor in both his personal and professional trajectory. By the end of the night, according to sources, Durk's team had consolidated information, analyzed every development, and prepared a comprehensive strategy for the days ahead. Allegedly, legal counsel, trusted allies, and close collaborators ensured that the rapper remained positioned to respond to the investigation effectively while mitigating potential fallout. The combination of vigilance, planning, and strategic communication demonstrated a level of control and foresight that many in the industry reportedly found remarkable as the city and the internet absorbed the unfolding drama. One thing became clear: Lil Durk's night had indeed turned chaotic, but it also highlighted his ability to navigate intense scrutiny. Every decision, every movement, and every statement carried weight, reflecting a careful balance between public image, legal strategy, and street credibility. Allegedly, this night marked not just a moment of crisis, but a testament to the rapper's capacity to maintain influence and composure under unprecedented pressure. As the investigation into Lil Durk intensified, the chaos surrounding him only deepened, creating a ripple effect that touched every aspect of his life. According to sources close to the matter, the FBI's latest findings had unearthed new digital evidence, including surveillance data, timestamps, and communications that linked Durk to individuals under scrutiny in the King Von case. Every intercepted message, every social media interaction, and every documented movement was reportedly cross-referenced, creating a sprawling network of potential leads. Insiders claim that the agency approached the matter with meticulous precision, analyzing patterns of behavior that spanned months, if not years, and comparing them to events surrounding past incidents. While Durk maintained his public persona as calm and composed, the sheer scale of the investigation created tension within his inner circle, raising questions about alliances, loyalty, and next steps. Inside his team, strategy meetings became a near constant activity. Allegedly, trusted advisors and legal counsel worked round the clock, sifting through evidence, drafting statements, and preparing for possible interrogations. Each new leak or rumor forced immediate recalibrations as the team tried to anticipate both legal challenges and media fallout. Social media strategy was a critical component of this response. Every post, comment, or video had to be vetted, not just for image management, but to ensure it would not inadvertently provide evidence to federal investigators. Sources claim that Durk's team monitored trending topics, hashtags, and digital chatter to stay ahead of potential narrative shifts, knowing that public perception could heavily influence the outcome of the situation. Meanwhile, the streets and the music industry buzzed with speculation. Allegedly, word of the FBI's investigation spread quickly, with insiders and local observers closely watching Durk's movements. Collaborators, fellow artists, and industry executives reportedly convened informal meetings, assessing potential impacts on future projects, tours, and partnerships. Each conversation, each message, and each decision carried heightened significance, as the stakes involved more than just reputation. They involved potential legal consequences that could reshape Durk's career trajectory. The city itself seemed to hold its collective breath, waiting to see whether the rapper's influence could withstand the mounting scrutiny or whether cracks would begin to appear under pressure. Sources suggest that one of the most critical aspects of the chaos was how it affected Durk's public engagements. Every appearance, every interview, and every social media post became an opportunity for both support and criticism. Allegedly, legal advisors were heavily involved in planning these engagements, ensuring that Durk avoided comments or behaviors that could be misinterpreted or used against him. Even casual social media interactions were scrutinized, from responding to fan comments to liking posts, as investigators reportedly monitored such activity for any potential leads. The delicate balance between staying relevant in the public eye and protecting oneself legally created an environment of constant calculation and vigilance. The ripple effects of the investigation extended to Durk's collaborators and associates. Industry insiders claim that some individuals temporarily distanced themselves from the rapper to avoid potential entanglement, while others doubled down on support, reinforcing loyalty and solidarity. The dynamics within Durk's circle reportedly shifted rapidly, with trust and discretion becoming the most valued currencies. Sources allege that meetings were held in private, secure locations, with communications encrypted whenever possible, as the team sought to maintain operational security amid the public frenzy. Every decision, from travel plans to studio sessions, was reportedly filtered through layers of strategic consideration. Online, the chaos reached unprecedented levels. Fans and detractors alike dissected every piece of information, whether confirmed or speculative. Leaks, screenshots, and purported insider commentary spread across platforms, fueling viral discussions and debates. Allegedly, some influencers and commentators capitalized on the frenzy, framing narratives that further amplified tension and uncertainty. Social media algorithms, in turn, promoted content with high engagement, meaning that speculation and rumor often reached audiences faster than verified information. This digital storm reportedly compounded the stress for Durk and his team, requiring real-time monitoring and rapid response to prevent misinformation from spiraling out of control. According to sources, the night's unfolding events highlighted not just the chaos surrounding Durk, but also the complexity of navigating fame under intense scrutiny. Allegedly, every interaction, every movement, and every decision carried amplified consequences, requiring constant awareness and strategic foresight. Legal teams, media strategists, and street-level insiders all coordinated to ensure that Durk could maintain composure while addressing potential threats to his career and personal freedom. The pressure was immense, with little room for error. Yet, insiders claim that Durk's ability to remain focused and measured became a defining feature of his response, demonstrating both resilience and tactical awareness. As the investigation progressed, the ramifications extended beyond Durk personally, affecting collaborators, fans, and even the broader hip-hop community. Allegedly, the FBI's findings prompted heightened caution among industry professionals, who now approached partnerships and collaborations with added diligence. Every public statement, every release, and every appearance was analyzed, not just for artistic merit, but for potential legal exposure. Observers claim that this created a tense atmosphere where both opportunity and risk were constantly in flux. For Durk, the night represented a test of leadership, strategy, and endurance, revealing the complexities of managing influence while navigating unprecedented scrutiny. By the end of the night, sources suggest that Durk and his team had consolidated information, analyzed developments, and prepared for immediate contingencies. Allegedly, legal counsel remained in constant communication, monitoring potential leaks and coordinating responses. The combination of strategy, vigilance, and careful public engagement underscored the intricate balance required to navigate this period of intense scrutiny. In the end, while the chaos of the night tested Durk on multiple levels, it also demonstrated his ability to respond to pressure, maintain control, and strategically manage both public perception and legal risks. The aftermath of the FBI revelations reached a fever pitch as Lil Durk's team worked tirelessly to assess the full scope of the situation. Sources close to the rapper claim that the latest findings not only linked him to new developments in the King Von case, but also suggested potential ties to other individuals under federal scrutiny. The complexity of these connections created a tense environment, where every message, meeting, and social interaction was weighed against legal and reputational consequences. Durk reportedly spent hours reviewing evidence, consulting with attorneys, and coordinating with trusted advisors to ensure that no detail was overlooked. Meanwhile, his inner circle grew increasingly cautious, understanding that any misstep could have far-reaching implications. Both professionally and personally, social media platforms exploded as fans. Critics and observers dissected the unfolding events. RapShock, a leading source for hip-hop news, quickly highlighted the story, emphasizing the gravity of the FBI's involvement and Durk's potential exposure. Screenshots of RapShock's coverage circulated across Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, amplifying the narrative and ensuring that millions of viewers were immediately aware of the escalating tension. According to insiders, the constant online scrutiny added pressure, forcing Durk and his team to balance transparency with caution. Every public post was analyzed, every appearance became a potential headline, and every interaction carried the weight of both public perception and legal sensitivity. Industry insiders claim that the unfolding events also had a chilling effect on collaborations and upcoming projects. Artists, producers, and executives began reassessing their relationships with Durk, considering the risks of association. Some temporarily paused joint ventures, while others publicly voiced support, signaling loyalty in a tense climate. The division within the community reflected not only concern for potential legal repercussions, but also awareness of the intense media spotlight. Sources allege that these dynamics influenced studio sessions, promotional plans, and even tour logistics, as every decision required careful deliberation to avoid triggering further complications. The chaos reached a personal dimension as well. Close friends and family members reportedly faced heightened stress, navigating questions from fans, media, and authorities while attempting to provide support. Legal advisors were involved in nearly every aspect of daily life, from travel arrangements to public appearances, ensuring that Durk's exposure to risk remained as minimal as possible. According to sources, the combination of legal scrutiny and media attention created an atmosphere of constant vigilance, where even small actions could carry disproportionate consequences. Amidst this whirlwind, RapShock emerged as a critical voice, providing ongoing updates, insights, and expert commentary on the situation. Their reporting not only kept fans informed, but also contextualized the unfolding events within the broader landscape of hip-hop and federal investigations. Insider sources claim that RapShock's coverage influenced public perception, shaping the narrative around Durk and his associates. By highlighting connections, timelines, and official statements, RapShock contributed to a comprehensive understanding of the stakes involved, ensuring that the story remained at the forefront of national attention. The night's developments reportedly forced Durk to make difficult strategic decisions. Allegedly, some partnerships were postponed, statements were carefully drafted, and interactions with certain associates were temporarily minimized to reduce potential legal exposure. Advisors worked in real time, assessing risks and proposing contingency plans, all while maintaining a coordinated approach to media messaging. Durk's ability to remain calm under pressure reportedly impressed both insiders and industry observers, demonstrating resilience and strategic awareness in an environment defined by uncertainty and scrutiny. Public reaction was swift and polarized. Some fans expressed unwavering support, praising Durk's transparency and composure in the face of adversity. Others questioned his involvement and the implications of the FBI findings, sparking heated debates across comment sections, forums, and social media platforms. According to insiders, RapShock's coverage often served as the central reference point for these discussions, with millions engaging with their content to analyze the latest developments and speculate on potential outcomes. The combination of media coverage, fan engagement, and industry observation created a feedback loop that intensified the stakes, making every decision and statement increasingly consequential. By the early hours, sources claim that Durk's team had consolidated their strategy, preparing for potential follow-ups from authorities while maintaining public engagement. RapShock continued to provide updates, offering detailed analysis of the FBI findings, timelines, and potential ramifications for Durk and his collaborators. The convergence of legal scrutiny, media attention, and social dynamics highlighted the challenges of navigating fame under intense pressure, emphasizing the importance of strategy, composure, and informed decision-making. Ultimately, the night underscored the precarious balance between celebrity, accountability, and public scrutiny. Lil Durk, according to insiders, faced a defining moment, where every move had the potential to shape his career and personal freedom. With RapShock chronicling the developments in real time, the story became not just a legal saga, but a reflection of the complex interplay between hip-hop culture, media influence, and federal investigation. For Durk, the challenge was clear: navigate the chaos with precision, maintain control over the narrative, and emerge from the night's turmoil with both credibility and composure intact. The drama surrounding Lil Durk's latest FBI scrutiny is far from over, and the hip-hop world is watching closely. If you want to stay ahead of every update, every leaked detail, and every insider revelation about this explosive case, now is the time to act. RapShock is your go-to source for verified, up-to-the-minute coverage, providing context, analysis, and expert commentary you won't find anywhere else. Don't risk missing a single development, whether it's new evidence, official statements, or behind-the-scenes insights from Durk's team. RapShock brings the full story to your screen. Join the millions of fans already following the unfolding saga and make sure you're part of the conversation. Hit that follow button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to be the first to know when the next shocking twist drops. Lil Durk's story is evolving fast. Stay informed with RapShock.